is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for MP.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And now Dallas' starting group. P.J. Washington out there with Flag. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in a shooting guard. And for Washington, Carlton Carrington out there with Johnson. Then there's Corey Kispert. Then there's Sarr. And it's Whitmore in at the 4 spot. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. With the new year approaching, so is the trade deadline, Grant.
Yeah, it's sooner than you think, too, B.A. Some teams will have a new look in the new year. And, of course, that's just the business of basketball, as they say.
Irving, the pass to MP. Fades back. Washington outside. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Flag.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Johnson. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Irving. Pass to MP. And a drawn foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Corey Kispert. And legs, you look at this Mavericks roster. Tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
First one falls. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Now here's Johnson. Last game out, 36 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Good! Another from 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. Outside Johnson. 4-3, and it's flagged with a rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Ooh, it's stolen away. Now the Wizards in transition. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories, set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do to end this streak?
And it's Washington with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Brad.
Yeah, there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game over.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. A ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. Number 1, Dallas.
Having the shooters they have the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Payne against Johnson. To the middle. And it's slammed out by Lively.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Carrington. Back to Whitmore. Johnson for three. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Washington's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Wizards trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left out of the first quarter. Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Williams comes in for Kispert, and it's Coulibaly in for Carrington. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. MP's got 10.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Johnson against Christie. Outside Coulibaly from behind the arc. Here's Sarr, and finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see from Sarr. Owning the glass and then finishing the play.
Pass to MP. Tries a spin move. Shot clock at 6. Again, Dallas.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Coulibaly. Off the mark there with a 3. Now here's Payne. And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. Let's get you back to... soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Flags checked in for the Mavericks. MP comes in for Hardy. On the court right now for Dallas. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flag and Davis. MP is out there with Max Christie. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Kispert. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Carrington no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Payne. Work in the interior. MP.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Back to Kispert. Pass to Johnson. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Here's Carrington. After the basket by Dallas. From downtown. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. MP with it. He's picked up by Kispert, and they pick up 2. And now a 12-point Dallas lead.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Washington moving the ball around. Carrington no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, that's as easy as it gets for Davis. The defense can't let him get established positioning inside.
And for Washington, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. EA?
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
50 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Williams. Kispert on the wing. Outside Carrington. Can they get it? And the rebound. Goes to Dallas.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The shot by Payne, no good. Wizards trail by 16. Pass to Carrington. There's 21 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Kispert outside, beyond the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Outside Christie. MP looking around. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Continuing their momentum going into the break. He tacks on 3 more.
MP getting it done for Dallas. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. Back to the game after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Washington Wizards.
Where is the rebound? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And let's move on to the Eastern Conference standings. The true contenders are beginning to stand out.
You know, right now, for the Wizards, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up, but it just hasn't come together.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Wizards trail by 16. They've got Kispert. Cam Whitmore out there with Sarr. Then there's Johnson, and it's Carrington in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Johnson. 2:36 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Wizards basketball.
On the wing, Whitmore. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
The Mavericks lead by 13. Screen by MP. Irving, the pass to MP. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Payne's got 26.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
16 feet out. And again, it's Washington.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so
Timeout.
far it
Timeout.
just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted all the kid. What they tell you do? In terms of motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't invade like.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1. Kyrie Irving is 4th.
The assist totals from both of these guys have been unreal. They've been putting on a show offensively recently.
MP outside. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Washington powers it through.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Whitmore outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Flag's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Now the Wizards in transition. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Well, Graham, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Johnson. Launches a 3. And another miss by Washington. The Mavericks lead by 16. Washington, a screen on Johnson. Down low. And Washington with the basket on the assist by MP. Washington's got 6 points in the quarter. Kispert outside. Back to Carrington. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Cashes in the 12-footer. Johnson's got 14 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Davis. Plenty of space. Top of the key jumper. No good.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Johnson. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Outside Carrington. Sarr with a screen on Irving. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Williams is checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. Tobias Harris checked in for Dallas. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. MP with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Payne against Coulibaly. Outside Payne. Clock at 6. To the inside. Davis. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Now here's Coulibaly. No points so far. Three-pointer Kispert gets the 3 to fall.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's MP on the take. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
The Wizards trail by 13. Outside, Williams. Outside Carrington. Williams a screen on Irving. And the Wizards with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Payne. And then P throws it down hard.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Outside Coulibaly takes a 3. Williams tipped back in for 2. Williams has got this first bucket of the night. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got MP. Tobias Harris out there with flag. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 1. Now here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Connects again from distance.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in the season. Outside Johnson. Driving in. Look at again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Pass to Flag. This one for 3. Another 3. For Dallas.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. Just trying to close it out.
Coulibaly against Payne. And here's Cousins. Johnson with it. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Cousins can't hit. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Harris, a screen on Johnson. MP, the pass to Harris. Back to Payne. Inside, Lively. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Washington comes in for Harris, and Irving is subbed in for Christie. The Wizards trail by 16. Outside Johnson to the inside. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA, and a real grasp of the numbers, and man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Here's Carrington after Dallas's three-pointer on the other end. Oh, no good.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
And again for three.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Johnson. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Payne. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And again!
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Outside Johnson. Here's Whitmore outside. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Payne with the bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Johnson with a bucket. Here's MP. Pass the flag. Now here's MP. With the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Kispert outside. Lets the three fly. And it cannons Washington with a three.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kispert outside, launches it, hits a three-pointer.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And he's Payne outside. Yet another bucket.
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.
Bro, I got a great theme lined up for the second half of this season. Please tell me you're ready to go. Yep, I'm rolling.
Bet. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels.
You think you're the favorite?
Of course I do. But to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I'm gonna highlight games against the top MVP contenders to show the voters why I'm the only choice that makes sense.
All right. And what does being an MVP mean to you? People do have different definitions.
To me, it's simple. The MVP is the best player in the league. That's it.
Well, how does team success factor into it?
An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So, the MVP might be on the best team in the league, but he may not be. He just shouldn't lose any more games than he wins.
And what should the viewers look for in these games you highlight?
Well, you'll see me and other top contenders on the court at the same time. If you watch these games and come away thinking I'm the best player out there, I've done my job.
Anything else?
Yeah, the other thing you gotta look for is consistency. And MVP brings it every single day, no matter what's happening with his team or in his personal life. It's a total commitment to excellence. And that's what you'll get from me for the rest of the year if you keep locked in to Out of Bounds.
He's about to tear it up.
It's not like you're getting physical anyway. Before that, what do you mean? After 3 seconds, rebounder.
Getting 3 rebounds in 4 games does not make you a rebounder. Move your focus.
Yeah, I don't miss anyway, so just stay out on the wing and give me room to work.
You're
so arrogant that sometimes I want to play on the other team. With your back? I'd love to see you try. I take pride in helping.